Took some time, but we pointed out that tomorrow isn't here right now, baby. An absent mind came to roam around, captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. See it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go. I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go. Bumps in the road, many obstacles, but when we fall, we get up and go, baby. The way they think is paradoxical. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. See it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go. I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go. Even if you lose your hope, I will be there to pick you up. Even if you can't let go, I'll untie the invisible ropes that keep you down. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go. I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go.
Ready to go. And I'm ready to go. And I'm going to do this pun every single time because I think it makes sense to have a song called Ready to Go, which, by the way, if you haven't figured out, is my theme song. And I'm ready to go. So the question is, are you ready to go? First and foremost, welcome to today's Open Office Q&A. This is the time for you to ask all the questions you might have in regards to your coaching business, to anything techie, to anything you're struggling with, to get help and support live directly from me to help you grow your business. That's the whole idea. I dedicate 1 hour every Tuesday to help you guys complete it for free, just because I know how troublesome it can be to get stuck on something, not knowing how to get out of that situation, not knowing how to move forward, and not knowing who to ask. That's why I'm here, helping you out with all those things. So don't hesitate. Leave the questions in the chat below and I'll answer them right on the call. If you want help, if you want to join me on the call and work closer on something in your business, something you're curious about or something you need help figuring out, you let me know and I'll make sure to set you up so you can come join me on this call and we'll figure it out together and help you with your business. This is the whole reason for this call, is to help you get clear. One thing I want to talk to you about today, unless there are questions in the chat, because then I'm going to prioritize those questions, obviously. We're live on a couple of platforms, so let's see what comes in. What I want to talk to you about today is one thing that I think is incredibly important. We had a long meeting, over 2 hours long meeting before this call, where we talked about something I think is incredibly interesting, and that is fear. My friend, fear and shame is two of the most powerful feelings and emotions we can have. And I really want to encourage you to look deep into yourself and think about this. Are you actually afraid of something? Are you actually being stopped in your business from fear? And is that fear coming from the fear of success, or is it coming from the perspective of fear of failure? We need to address this. You need to address this in order to actually be successful, in order to actually get your business together. You need to address these kind of questions. Fear and shame are incredibly powerful. And sometimes we stop dead in our tracks based on these type of things. I don't want this to happen to you. I feel this from time to time as well, on almost on a daily basis. I'm going to say that fear holds me back one way or another. And typically, it has to do with me stepping out of my comfort zone, doing something I am not comfortable doing, and wondering, what are other people going to say? Typically, when that pops into my mind, I know I'm on the right path. Doesn't make it easier. Doesn't make it easier to move forward and actually do those things, because as soon as I think those things and I realize that, what if I actually step out of my comfort zone now and do this? What are other people going to say? And that brings me to the next place in this. If I fail, if I don't succeed, if I don't actually pull through with the thing I wanted to do, how am I going to feel? And that's where the shame comes in. And then sometimes it's easier to say, well, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to stay put here, not do anything. I'm not going to risk failing. I'm not going to risk being embarrassed. And I'm not going to risk feeling shame for something I did not manage to do. And if you ever felt anything like this, and if you deep down inside of you, don't have to tell me, you don't have to tell anyone about this, but you have to reflect inside of you. If you're feeling that type of feeling and you feel like that is stopping you from moving your business forward, you need to address it. You need to dig deep in you and take care of this. Because the reality is, other people need you. They need your help. You need yourself to step out of this and actually get on with it. You're not getting younger. I know I look younger from stream to stream, like getting younger and prettier all the time, right? Hair falling out and all of these things. I'm not getting younger either, obviously. So we need to get a move on, and we need to do the things that we really strive to do. And we need to work on those dreams, guys, to actually get to a place that we want to be. So getting out of the fear, getting out of the perception of not having to feel shame is super, super important. If you are stuck in that, dig deep, take a look at what it is and how you can deal with it. And if you need help to deal with it, reach out. I have a couple of great ways to actually handle this to help you moving forward. And if that's not enough, I have a couple of really fantastic people that I know that specialize in helping people with this thing to get going, because we need to get going. It's just the end of it. We can't sit around. A wise man called T. Harv Eker, if you haven't seen and heard anything from him, I suggest go picking up a book he wrote called The Secrets of a Millionaire's Mind. He once said that if you want to grow and if you want to actually achieve your goals, you have to get comfortable being outside of your comfort zone. And that's exactly what it's about. So don't let fear stop you, and don't let the perception of feeling shame stop you from going ahead and doing it. And other people have the other experience as well, that you're afraid, what if it actually succeeds? All the issues that could bring, but that's a different story. My friend, look at that. Think about what you need to do in your business. Hopefully, you have already written down the 3 things you are needing to do this week from yesterday's call, when we have the Accountability Monday, Get Stuff Done Mondays, where you define the 3 things you needed to do this week. So hopefully you have those written down, and hopefully you already checked off the first or maybe even the two first things on that list. And if you haven't, it's about time. Get to it. Make sure to get things done. Remember the 80-20 rule. 80% of what we do only represent 20% of the actual outcome, and 20% of what we do represent 80% of the outcome. So we need to focus on those 20% that actually moves the needle forward. Make sure to do that. The final thing I'm going to show you today is we're actually running a fun thing because our youngest daughter, she turned 1 yesterday. So we're running a special promotion for that. If you want to get Coach Box, you want to get the first year for 50% off, you can go do that right now for a couple of more hours. It closes down here, and I think in about maybe 8 or 9 hours now. Go to coachbox.io/Loni, Loni, and pick it up. It's 50% off for the entire first year. I'm going to completely shamelessly tell you about this deal because I think it's an amazing deal. And if you need to get all your tech needs sorted for the next year to come, and you want to do that at a bargain price, I suggest you go pick it up right now. And remember to use the discount code at the checkout, which is Loni, Loni, to get the discount. If you have any questions about that, let us know. But the deal closes in a couple of hours here, so make sure not to wait too long because then it's going to be gone forever. All right, my friends, I think I answered the questions I had in the chat and the questions I had beforehand. So if you have questions before our calls, let me know. You can easily reach me. I'm going to put that on screen right now. You can easily reach me via my email, joel@coachbox.io, or message me on Facebook, where you can just go find me, friend request me, and send me the question. And if you need anything created, if you have questions, you want to get a guide done, if you want to get training done, if you have questions, let us know as well. I daily create new trainings, new guides, and new articles to help you guys out. My entire idea with what we're doing is if I help you win, I win. So make sure to let me know what you need help with, and I'm happy to help you out. My friend, have a fantastic day wherever you are. Let me know in the comments what you need help with, and go get stuff done and go and change the world. Take care, my friend.